If you're a remodeler or contractor and you're looking for a more predictable way of getting quality homeowners in your pipeline without dealing with marketing agencies, price shoppers, or spending any money on ads, pay attention. I want to walk you through the exact system that we're using to help remodelers get about 4 jobs in only 12 weeks and scale them to over $5 million in annual recurring revenue. My name is Jay. I run Excel.io. It's a growth partner for remodeling and contracting companies where we're going to simplify your sales process with AI infrastructures that you can run internally into your business instead of being a leasing. You could finally own a predictable sales system inside your own business, have control over it instead of dealing with marketing agencies. Now, the goal for you is to know how to be able to add an extra 4 jobs in only 12 weeks or $75,000 per month in revenue. So I've spent a lot of time looking at the home improvement industry, and I've noticed that most remodelers and contractors fall within the bottom 99%. They lack predictability because most of the time they rely on referrals and these lead companies like Angie's List, Home Advisor, and House, and it doesn't say here, but also marketing agencies. They're essentially like these lead companies who just give you super low quality leads, and you're falling into their trap because what you're doing is that you think that these leads are going to actually get you paying clients when really they're not doing anything, because these companies like Angie's List, Home Advisor, and House, they're sharing your leads with your competitors. So if you want to keep doing this, click off this video. This isn't for you. But if you want a more predictable way of doing things, then keep watching. I want to show you a solution. And because of this, you lack control. You can't really control what people are saying about you. You can't really control what these lead companies are doing, right? They have their own systems, they have their own processes, and they're making millions of dollars doing so. And then one day, you might wake up and you just might be fearful because you might not know whether you're going to be making $10,000 this month or $30,000. And these inconsistent months leads to inconsistent income. Inconsistent income, you have no security at home. That's going to destroy your at-home relationships because the number one cause for divorce is financial. So if you want a divorce, then, I suggest you probably click off this video, then maybe go get some couples therapy or something like that. But if you don't want a divorce, then I suggest you watch the rest of this video because I do want to save your marriage for you and I'll help you build a successful business. Now, these are the 3 main things that you need to get from your current situation and the bottom 99% of all remodelers to the top 1% in your desired situation. So the first thing is attention. You need to get at least 100 people to learn about you every single day, and the best way to do this is through content and ads. And also, you need a lead system. How do you generate leads? Well, you need to get at least 10 people interested or qualified per day through a funnel and community, and then the conversion mechanism, 1 to 2 consultations per day equals 1 project every 2 days. And this is how we're going to do it for you through content and ads with a funnel and community and an AI appointment setter plus consultative sales. Not a lot of people do this, but we're going to actually help you close the consultations. So once you get to your top 1%, your desired situation, you're going to have full control because it's a system that you run internally. You have full control over everything. This is going to give you consistent revenue. You're going to be excited to work on the business and not being a slave to the business because you're going to leverage the most powerful force of delegation. You're going to delegate this whole entire thing, your whole entire client acquisition to one system. If that isn't powerful, I don't know what is. Profit margins as well. Your profit margins are going to go through the roof because you're going to not cut your prices. You're going to keep your prices as they are, and you're going to bring in a lot less volume, so your margins are going to be a lot less higher. And then you're also going to secure your financials because I don't want you sleeping on the couch. So this is why I did everything that I just mentioned, because I really don't want you sleeping on the couch. So the reason why this works so well is because it's leverage in its highest degree. You are quite literally taking the whole entire acquisition process, you're building out a system, and it gets you predictable consultations on the back end. You have a whole entire team of AI appointment setters that cost you a fraction of the cost that it does for hiring, let's say, a normal sales rep. A normal sales rep would be minimum $2,000 a month. And then at the end of the day, they have benefits, vacation days, sick days. They have limited hours, like they need to sleep, right? But an AI appointment setter works 24/7. Like if a lead were to come in at 2 a.m., they were to set them on a consultation at 2 a.m. You can wake up in the morning and you can have a consultation booked on your calendar. You send your team out, you do the project, that's it. Simple as that. Anyways, and this is also perfect if you can close at least 35 to 45% because you already have the foundational knowledge. We're going to give you the consultative sales so you know how to close that consultation and you're going to be ready to go. Now, this is the broken funnel that most marketing agencies are going to put you on, and they're going to think and they're going to try to tell you that this is the best way to go. Add to a DM, to a set, to a call, to a deal. It's the most broken funnel in today's day and age, because where's the trust that is built and where's the value that is built at all? So what are they going to do for you? Well, they're going to run an ad, and then they're probably going to set people on like a DM through maybe a landing page, maybe direct to through an instant form, and then they're going to set them on a call through maybe some boring old scammy automations, and then you're going to get on a call with them and you're going to try to close the deal as best as you can, but you're probably going to end up fighting with these people because they don't actually truly value service. The 4 pillars of actually converting people in today's day and age is attention. You need to own that attention and collect the data. You need to educate these people, and you need to convert these people. If you want to get rich and get rich for sure, then keep watching this video, because I'm going to show you how you can do both. Now, this is how you get rich. You get rich through a viral content system that's going to get you to a minimum of 100K a month. If you don't believe me that this works, this generated over 15 appointments for my own business from December 2024 to January 2025. If you don't believe me, this is the result right here. I was able to book over 15 appointments. So this is the exact system that we use in our business. So first off, we want to start off with attention. The first pillar that I mentioned was attention. So we're going to implement the 24/7 AI appointment setter that I mentioned before. A lot cheaper, $15 a day compared to $170 a day for a human sales rep. We're going to be consistently posting content through AI and do-it-yourself content, 1 to 2 sales assets per week around. And we're also going to create attention generating sales assets that can be posted in Facebook groups and Twitter, etc., whatever, based off a database of proven viral content from the top 150 viral topics in the industry. That is the most valuable thing that you can have, is just this piece of data that you're going to be using to generate viral content. Then we're going to be posting about 1 to 2 viral attention generating sales assets, which is going to bring in about 100 warm leads every single week. And we're also going to implement an Airtable content management system so that you can have full control over everything here. So the easiest case is that you have your phone number in your bio or a landing page, and people opt in that quickly. And then from here, they get converted with an AI appointment setter, and they get automatically booked onto a consultation. So that's the easiest way of doing things. But what we actually find works a lot better in the long run is to actually opt in to a free community. And then we're going to invite them to this Facebook group. The lead is going to request to join. So this is the own attention part. The lead is going to request to join. They get accepted in the group. You're going to collect their information, so their email, and then add them to an active campaign list. What this is going to do, it's going to continue to nurture them if they're not actively engaged into the community. So let's say they go down this path and they start looking at the email sequence going on in the background. This is the education step. So the education step is a 6 to 12 email sequence that's going to convert these people. We're going to put some CTAs for a consultation, and then automatically they're going to get booked into a consultation. So that is the active campaign list and how we're going to be converting people through email marketing. Now let's say in the community, this is where all the magic happens. So we're going to be placing a growth specialist, it's essentially like an appointment setter, into the community. They're going to start a convo in less than 30 minutes of them joining. And then we're going to gain permission to send an asset, whatever the asset may be. An asset is one of these things that we mentioned before, the attention generating sales assets that are proven to get over 100 warm leads. And then you're actually going to tag the member on the post. This is the growth specialist that's going to do everything for you. You don't need to worry about this. They're going to tag the member on the post, and then the growth specialist is going to uncover more inefficiencies in the prospect to understand what they want done for their house. And then they're going to share a novel way of solving problems, their new way of actually doing things, and how it can benefit them. And they're going to offer the consultation. If they're interested, yes. If they're not, we're just going to keep feeding them with attention generating sales assets until they eventually raise their hand and they get booked onto a consultation. So this is how you get rich with the viral content system that's going to get you to a minimum of $100,000 a month. Now, if you want to get rich for sure, and you want to get unlimited leads, and you want to get to at least a $500K to $2 million a month, and you want to generate insane results like I've done here in an industry where it's about, the average cost per lead is about $30 to $40. I was able to achieve an $8 cost per lead. Then keep watching. I want to show you the exact system that we've used for our partners and even for myself as well. So once again, the same 4 pillars: attention, commitment and data collection, education step, and conversion mechanism. So the attention part is actually the ad itself. The own attention and the commitment is the opt-in, and the opt-in can go 2 different ways. So the one way is that it goes directly to an AI appointment setter that's going to call the opt-in within 5 to 10 minutes. Speed to lead is key, as I always say. And then they're also going to send an SMS text 2 times to get this person booked onto a consultation. Now, let's say they get put into an email. Now, this is how it ties back in to this system right here. This is why it's so effective. It's literally like a full ecosystem. Now, so once they put their information, they have their email, you're going to put them in a 12 email sequence. Is done all automatically. The Facebook group, like I mentioned before, the attention generating sales assets 2 times a week, the $3 an hour growth specialist that I mentioned before, and then the retargeting ads that are going to get them onto a call. So the $3 growth specialist, once again, is going to start a convo with them, send the asset, tag the member on the post, uncover more inefficiencies of what they want done, share a new way of solving things, and then offer them a consultation, and then the consultation gets booked. Now, let's say they opt in right away. You're going to send them, or they're going to get sent to a landing page full of testimonials and full of work that you've done. So they're constantly nurtured. This is the education step. This is how we educate people. And then they're going to get sent to a calendar or through a form or whatever it may be, and they're going to get their consultation booked. So as you can see here, there's really no way out of the system. Like, let's say they go in, they opt in, and they don't look at their emails at all. They don't even worry about their emails. Well, this AI appointment center is going to call them. It's going to book them on the consultation. Well, let's say they opt in and, they don't answer their phone, or they don't even look at their emails. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to see all the testimonials that you have. They're going to see everything that's on that landing page, and it's going to be a no-brainer for them to convert. Or let's say they're always focused on their emails, or maybe they checked one email one day and they clicked on it and they joined your free Facebook group. They're just constantly going to get educated and converted in here to get that consultation booked. So we don't leave any lead out to dry. We consistently try to convert people, because this is where your money is going to. And so this is why it works so well. It's called the word of mouth flywheel. Like I mentioned before, the valuable assets from the content and from the community you build and pay once. It's essentially free to acquire users. And then from here, you want to monetize by solving future problems, because this content is just going to solve these people's future problems. And then you just have to let the word of mouth flywheel do its magic, because this asset, this user that just consumes this piece of content one time, well, it's going to transform into a habit of consuming. And once, it turns into a routine, once you've turned a piece of content into a routine for someone to consume, they're going to be much more likely to share it with people they like, their friends or their family or anyone like that, or whoever they might think needs your service. And then that's going to acquire you an infinite amount of new users. So once this user, you solve their future problems, turns into a habit, they share more, and that acquires more. So this is quite literally an infinite return realm, and this is why the system is super effective, and how it quite literally dominates the industry instead of dealing with any marketing agencies. Now, if this is something that you've been looking for and you think this might potentially work into your business, well, I want to make you an offer. If you're finally ready to stop working with marketing agencies, you're tired of dealing with people who can't afford you, and you want an AI system that's going to get you 4 jobs or $75,000 plus in only 12 weeks, guaranteed, or your money back. It's written in the contract. Book your implementation call down below right now. It's going to be in a big blue button. You just click that right now. There's no sales call, nothing like that. My team and I are going to walk you through a step-by-step process on how you can build this exact system into your business. But there's a catch. I can only take on 3 more partners this month alone, so I want to make you an offer. If you book now, I'll personally run your ads and manage everything that I just mentioned for free for 3 months. So everything that I mentioned right here, usually what we do is we build it and we implement it into our client's business, into our partners' businesses. But what I'll do for you is, if you book your call right now, I'm going to manage everything that I just mentioned for free. I'm going to run your content. I'm going to run the content management system. I'm going to run the ads. I'm going to hire and train the growth specialists and the AI appointment setters. I'm going to do everything for you for 3 months. So if that sounds like you're interested, then just click the link down below, book your implementation call.